Hi Cancer, and welcome to your weekly love tarot forecast. This is for the week of November 12th through November 18th, 2018. So Cancer, let's see what is in store for you guys this week. I'm going to pull a card for overall energy in regards to love and romance. Okay, oh my gosh, this card just like keeps showing up for everybody. You know what to do. You have the answers. Don't be influenced by conflicting advice from multiple sources. Don't rely on others to resolve your problems. If your answers do not appear overnight, don't be concerned. You will conquer those obstacles. It takes time. So, Cancer, you, along with Gemini, and I believe it's Aquarius, all have to just live through your experiences and your circumstances this week to yield any sort of answer, clarity, direction, insight, understanding, new connection that you've been desiring. Okay, it's like there's more to the story. There's experiences that have to unfold, and through those experiences it might change your mind, it might change what you want, or it might change your understanding, and your perception shifts big time. All right, so let's take a look and see what comes out. So we have pay attention to the red flags, and we have release the X. All right, Cancer, so already I see that your reading is quite zesty and full of lots of energy. So before I get into all of that, let's add the Black Moon Astrology cards to this, because I just feel like you guys kind of have a lot going on. Yeah, and look at that. I was about to drop the cards as I said that. Okay, so, yeah, destiny. Yep, and, yeah, whew. Over here, look at that, Cancer. I feel, Cancer, I feel. So, yeah, this is a pretty intense, and oh my God, the next card out, are you kidding me, would actually be the Moon card, okay? And the Moon is what rules you, right? What governs you. So Cancer, very sensitive week. You're really feeling things, and you know, you might have a lot of dealings with an ex this week, and it might not be physical or even like verbal. Like we might not even be talking to the ex, but we might be dreaming about them. We might be communicating with them spiritually, okay? Because with I feel over there and release the X along with Yacht, Cancer, oh my gosh, it's all about destiny and fate this week. So who's ever in your heart, in your soul, whether we're together or we are disconnected at this time, you guys for sure have a destiny, and you guys are for sure soulmates. However, what that destiny is, who's to say? This is just a general reading, so we can't determine that in this reading, but the universe is prompting you to make your choice this week, whatever that is, however that specifically relates to you and your romantic situation. You need to make that choice not based off of the soul connection, the love, but is everything as it seems, Cancer? Is somebody lying to you? Is somebody pretending? Because if they are, and you know they are, even though we have the soul connection and we feel like we're destiny, we need to not allow ourselves to be put through an abusive relationship, okay? Even if you guys are meant to be together, that comes after, you know, they move beyond any sort of abusive, toxic, wishy-washy, flaky behavior, or vice versa, Cancer, all right? if you're trying to reconcile with somebody this week, I don't know that they're believing you and trusting you. If somebody's trying to come back into your life this week, I don't know that you're believing them and trusting them. It's like, I'm confused. I don't know what to do. And that's why I said you're going to have to live through your circumstances this week, and that will lead you to your clarity, your conclusion, your understanding, okay? So let's pull some tarot. And, you know, if you guys are in a committed relationship, if you're still hung up on an ex, but you're with somebody new, and they bring it up to you that they don't feel that you are over your ex, and you know you're not, they know that you're not, okay? You can't hide it from them. They truly sense it. They truly feel it. And you might be faced with the decision, you know, do you fully invest yourself in this relationship that you're entertaining right now? Or do you let it go and wait around for the ex? Because you can't do both. So if you've been doing both, whoever you're dealing with is sensing that and feeling that, and maybe demanding you to get over or forget it, your ex, or if you're trying to be friends with your ex, it might not be okay with them. Now, because this is general, this can go the other way. You could feel as though whoever you're involved with is still hung up on their ex, and if that's what you're feeling, Cancer, you are correct. You are not wrong whatsoever, okay? You're not wrong. So you've got to trust yourself, and regardless of emotions, do what you got to do to, you know, put yourself first and not be treated badly and not be second best. Because if somebody's still hung up on their ex, they're not emotionally available. And even if you have a soul connection, they're not emotionally available, which you need that emotion availability as well, right? So Cancer, if they're hung up on their ex, you might want to kind of put some distance. Also, if you feel like who you're dealing with is still talking to an ex, or there's something about an ex, I just feel like you're correct, okay? Like, whatever you're feeling about an ex is true. Even if you feel like they want to get back with you, if you guys are not together, I do feel that, like, there is that connection. Whether or not they will act upon it is another story, because we have Yod here, and pay attention to red flags. So there's definitely some things that have happened that cause this separation, and all that energy might be quite stirred up still. So we have the Eight of Cups, Lord of Abandoned Success. Yeah, so Cancer, I feel for many of you this is either your ex, whoever you're dating or trying to be with, is something with their ex. This is all about like a past relationship in the now, but I don't get the sense that some of you are even communicating physically with this person. It's like it's still very much in the heart and the mind, or it is literal where the ex is coming around causing problems, whether your ex or somebody else's ex. We have the Queen of Pentacles here, so could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Next we have the Star, the daughter of the firmament. Now we have the Chariot, Lord of Triumph of Light. So this is your card, your energy right there, Cancer. And now we have the Seven of Swords, Lord of Unstable Efforts. Yeah, so to me, there is like something being hidden, something not being talked about, something not being fully revealed, either on your behalf or the behalf of whoever you are dating. And, you know, Cancer, there can be healing and success for you, but with release the X and pay attention to the red flags, I don't feel like the past is where you belong or what you should return to. Even if it's like what you've been hoping for, or it's trying to, you know, come back into your life right now, you know, unless they are 100% clean slate, they've really changed, they're not hung up on anybody else, then, you know, perhaps. And that's why I feel we have the confusion is there is connection, there is emotion, but there's also imbalanced energy. There's, you know, deception and betrayal. And I feel like for many of you that has a lot to do with the past. If you're with somebody new and it's not so much that they're pining for their ex or that you're pining for your ex, it could be that there's still a lot of emotional baggage and heartache that needs to be healed from the traumas of past relationships, okay? Just like I've been saying, and I see this big time this week for you guys, between now and the end of the year, is clean up on all emotional baggage in all relationships of our life. And Cancer, this week looks big time that for you, something that has ended is being revisited this week, whether this is showing back up in your life or this is something you're just processing intellectually and spiritually and really filtering through those emotions so you can release your past and move on into a new relationship or into a much more prosperous future. But I don't get the sense that you know exactly the way or know exactly what you want as the week begins. It happens like you come to your conclusion, your final decision about this through the experiences of this week. So it's like one day you'll feel one way and then the next day you're going to find that you change your mind. So it might be like a bit of up and down, back and forth type of energy for you emotionally this week, but it's all leading to something. You're going to make a decision about something, or whoever you're dealing with, this could be all about them and they're going to come to a decision about something. But ultimately, it really looks like it's time to leave the past in the past and focus on healing and creating a better future than where you've been, all right? So, okay. Yeah, we have the eternal dance, movement, will of life, path of least resistance. So, Cancer, go with the flow. Don't make a decision if you're pushed or there's haste or emotion or we're being triggered. Like, don't. Just go through all the experiences this week that are in store for you. And by week's end, it's like you have better footing emotionally. You know what you want. And I just get like you guys are really going to change your mind about something. And it's very natural process. It's like it's time to let the past go. And if you're pursuing somebody or you're involved with somebody who's really hung up on their past, it's like you're done with that. You're going to make the decision that, you know, I don't care about our connection. I'm not second best. And you need to work on healing that because you're not emotionally available to me. And I deserve better than that because I am 100% open and available to you. Or again, vice versa, because this is general. And if that doesn't apply, Cancer, this is all about emotional baggage within a relationship that we need to let go of. Let the past be the past and let the future surprise you, okay? Because there is victory at hand for Cancer. So, Cancer, those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the very best. Take care.